Dead by Daylight is an asymmetrical multiplayer horror game with a 4v1 format. One killer tries to stop 4 survivors from escaping, while the survivors try to do generators to escape the trial. Based off this format, there's no way to beat the game, right? Well, maybe there is. At least mathematically speaking. Dead by Daylight has so many different options for challenges and upgrades that the thought of beating the game is something that hasn't crossed too many people's minds. That doesn't mean it's not possible though. There's 4 main categories of progression: the level system, the prestige system, tomes, and achievements. We'll only be talking about the last 3 though, as the level system has no cap that I'm aware of. Technically, you can infinitely upgrade a character, but there's no prestige beyond 100, so we'll be stopping there. Let's start with achievements. There's 227 achievements in Dead by Daylight, some of them a lot harder than others. There's also 4 main categories of achievements: Adept achievements, killer-specific achievements, survivor-specific achievements, and game progression achievements. There's also map-specific achievements, but you'll get those playing naturally, so I won't count them as achievements that need specific effort to obtain them. I'm gonna be generous here and say that each achievement in the first 4 categories will only take 1 game to complete. There's 68 killer-specific achievements and 32 killer adepts. Assuming an average game of Dead by Daylight takes around 20 minutes, that's 48 hours of raw playtime, not including loading screens, queue times, or time in lobby. We won't be accounting for those 3 things in any of the time-based calculations, just raw playtime. Also, assuming each killer game gives around roughly 30,000 blood points a match, the killer achievements alone equal roughly 3 million blood points. This will be important later, remember that. There's also 50 survivor-specific achievements and 38 survivor adepts. Assuming each survivor game lasts the same as an average killer game, all of the survivor games would take roughly 72 hours of raw playtime. And assuming they earn about 25,000 blood points per game, they'd earn about 2.2 million blood points. Adding an extra 20 games on top of that to account for any failed first try achievements, or by chance one of the remaining wasn't earned naturally, that adds an additional 7 hours of playtime, and an additional 550,000 blood points. Altogether, the achievements of Dead by Daylight would take you around 127 hours of pure playtime, and earn roughly 5,750,000 blood points. Not too bad, right? Just wait. Next up for progression, we have tomes. Tomes are Dead by Daylight's challenge system, which allows you to put on 1 challenge per game, which gives you a task to complete in trial, ranging in difficulty that usually awards blood points or something similar. There's 15 tomes in Dead by Daylight, each with 4 different levels, each level containing roughly 24 different challenges. Of these challenges, 7 to 10 of the 24 are usually a lot more difficult than an average challenge, requiring a very specific perk or something to be done over multiple different matches. For simplicity's sake, we'll say each normal challenge takes 1 game to complete, and each harder challenge takes 3 games. There's around 510 harder challenges and 930 normal challenges. Assuming half of each are killer related and the other half survivor related, we'll calculate half of the challenges with 25,000 blood points per game, and the other half 30,000 blood points per game. From the normal challenges alone, again assuming 20 minutes a game, on average it would take roughly 304 hours to complete all of them. You would also earn 25,080,000 blood points. For the harder challenges, again assuming they'd take 3 20-minute games to complete, it would take around 510 hours of raw playtime, and you'd earn around 42,075,000 blood points. In total, to complete all the tome challenges, it'd take 814 hours of in-game time, and you'd earn roughly 67,155,000 blood points. Now, you've gotten every single achievement in the game. You've completed every single tome, every challenge. What's left? The dreaded prestige system. Remember when I said blood points would be important later? This is the later. Alright, stay with me now. It takes roughly 1.25 million blood points to prestige a character once, give or take. Meaning, it'd take 125 million blood points to get 1 character to prestige 100. And there's 70 characters in Dead by Daylight. Oh my god. 38 survivors and 32 killers. Let's do the math if you're a killer main, earning 30,000 blood points a match. To prestige every character in the game, it would cost you 8,750,000,000 blood points. At a rate of earning 30,000 blood points a match, it would take you 291,666 matches of Dead by Daylight to prestige everyone to level 100. That would take you 97,223 hours of pure playtime, or 4,050 days of just Dead by Daylight game time. No loading screens, no queue times, no, just DBD playtime. But wait, remember the blood points from earlier? That's gotta help, right? Well, if you combine all the blood points earned from the achievements and the Tome challenges, you'd get 72,905,000 blood points. Subtract that number from 8,750,000 and you get 8,677,095,000 blood points remaining. Still 96,412 hours of playtime. And 4,017 days straight of DBD. That's 11 years of playtime for a game that came out 7 years ago. Not to mention the Prestige 100 system just came out just over a year ago. Everything combined, achievements, tomes, and the Prestige 100 system, it would take you 97,353 hours to complete everything there is to complete in DBD. So is beating Dead by Daylight possible? Yes. You just need to stop time for a while.